the wonderful world of how Lee sees it. And as always, shop lay lips. Yeah. Just in case. We're gonna start by, I'm so excited because I actually got this mic for Christmas and I didn't figure out how to use it. I think it actually does not work for my phone, and that is okay. That is absolutely okay, because being a manifestation queen, what I like to do is I'm still going to use it right now because at some point I'm going to get a mic. So I like how it looks, and here we go. Okay. Today's episode is really just about us letting go of the past so we can live a free, authentic, happy, genuine life. We're going to start with thou shalt live in the now. Thou shalt live in the now. And I'm about to put my damn mic down because it's getting on my nerves. So you see, this is why you have to test things out and you have to try it out to see how to actually work, because it's annoying me. How am I going to be able to hold my drink and hold my cards and hold my mic all at the same time? Again, so therefore we'll put this down because it don't even work. Mic check 1 2 1 2. That's fine. And you know, I'ma probably get the ones that's like, while you talking. That's a little pause. Okay. Put that down. We gonna put that down. But y'all know what I meant. I meant the ones in the studio with the headphones and you just talk right into it, okay? Get my drink. I had a very interesting year last year, and it didn't end the way that I thought that it would. It didn't go the way that I thought it would in a lot of different ways, good and bad. I didn't think I would be on that many trips. I didn't think I would have some of the spats that I had with some people. I didn't think I would lose some of the people that I lost along the way. But the year was good to me. The ups and the downs do not define your life. What defines your life is how you continue to keep going in life. Don't get me started. What defines your life is how you overcome the obstacles. What defines your life is how you continue to show up every single day as yourself. So I'm here to say, thou shalt not live in the past. Thou shalt live in the now. 2022 is a good place for us to be. It's new opportunity, new chances for us to meet new people, new opportunities for us to be better, learn more, do more, go to more places, grow. Don't bring 2021 and any other year for that matter into 2022. And it's easier said than done. We all know that. But if you can help it, leave those years alone. They happened, and the things that you're upset about came, went, and the people that are probably involved don't even care anymore. While you might be harboring on something, other people don't care. Live your best life. You got to still keep smiling, giggling, laughing, chuckling, just like the rest of the world is. So many people hold on to the past and you can't even live in the now. And I found myself doing that. Just sometimes you just get angry. Sometimes you just get angry for the ways that people have treated you, the ways you feel like you've been wrong, the ways you feel like people could have showed up for you better, the time you spent dedicated to certain people, to certain things, to certain situations. And then in the end, it's a big flop. It's a big dud. It's a stinger. It's a sense of rejection in some ways. But God's rejection is God's protection, because God is the one that rejected it. People can't reject you. God rejects you from people to protect you from people. And that's the bottom damn line. As we start this year, let us continue to remember and embrace the fact that everyone isn't built like you. Everybody is not going to move the way that you move. Everybody does not have the same morals, values, and basic decency and respect in life that you do. And although you may carry yourself a certain kind of way, you can't expect everybody else to move the same way that you move. What you can do, the only thing that we can do in life, and this is what I'm really realizing, it's so hard though. Sometimes it's so hard to decipher the people that share the same values with you, because some people are really good at acting. Let's not get it confused like some of us are just a bad judge of character, because I've had to question myself like, I thought I was just a good judge of character at some point, and then these people just keep getting over on me. Is it me? What am I doing wrong? Have I done anything to deserve this? And the answer is no. The answer is no. It's not why me. It's why not me? Because I was built for this, said the late, great Kevin Hart. Did I say late, great Kevin Hart? First of all, late, great is when somebody died. That's wrong. I'm sorry. I meant the great Kevin Gates, okay? It's not why me, it's why not me. Because you were built for everything that you're going through anyway. Everything that we're going through, we've been through these things before and we got past it and we're still here, we're still living, and we're still in 2022. Honestly, I love something that I heard one time, and it was like, no more I have to do this. It's more so I get to. So not I have to get up and go to work. You get to get up and go to work, because you know how many people don't have a job and are trying to figure out what they're going to do to feed their 1,000 kids tonight? No more for me, I have to go to the gym. I get to go to the gym, because if there was anything wrong with me, anything wrong with my body right now, and I was not able to work out mentally, that would make me sad. I am happy that I have the ability to get to go to the gym every single day, even when I don't feel like it. My legs work, my knees, they be giving out a little bit, but they're still intact enough for me to get the job done, okay? Sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow when you find out that people that you love don't love you the same way that you love them. When you find out that the people that you love and are dedicated to are not loving and dedicated to you the same way. It's a hard pill to swallow, but you have to readjust. We cannot depend our emotions on other people's actions. And I'm learning it slowly but surely, the hard way, the long way. Like I learn everything in life, because God don't play with me. He loved me to go the long route. Swear I'm one of his strongest soldiers. I said I'm not. What you, Jesus, you don't be hearing me when I be talking sometimes. He be tuning me out on some things. I really do think so. But it's okay. But it's a hard pill to swallow. And when you realize, you just have to readjust. And my struggle has been to make sure that I don't become hard and cold-hearted, like how I feel like I want to become sometimes. Like, you know what, I'm not going to be this way no more, and I'm not going to be that way no more. But you know what? The best thing that I can do is show up as my loving, kind, genuine, caring self. Because that's who I really am. I don't just do people dirty. I'm not a liar. I'm not deceitful. I'm not mean. So instead of trying to make the rest of the people of the world pay for it, guess you got to just readjust. Take it on the chin. Take it on the chin for the 48,000 times. No, it gets hard. It gets hard. No good deed goes unpunished. And since no good deeds go unpunished, I'm not as cool with niggas as I once was. I once was cool as the Fonz was. But these bright lights will turn you to a monster. Acting a little silly today, as I always am, because that's the point of the show. We warming up. We warming up. This is not that. This is not that. This is not a formal dinner party. This is me comfortably, highly seeing it on y'all asses, okay? Can't expect everybody to have the same pure intentions that you do. Can't be shocked and appalled when it turns out that they don't either. I think the best thing for me right now is my isolation. Like, I just hide and I stay to myself in my robe. My robe is so comfortable and it's so safe in here. You see, in my house and there's nobody in here, it's so safe. That's just me needing to regroup. You know, sometimes you go through things and you have to regroup. And that's the only way that you can live in the now. If you stay stuck on what happened to you, there's no way to regroup. You're not regrouping. You're regressing. You're remembering all the BS. You need to regroup. Let it go. Have a moment to yourself. Relax. Spend some time alone. Go through the emotions. Be bitter. Be angry. Be hurt. Be sad. Be depressed. And then wake up the next day or however many days it takes you and move on. Live in the now, because this is all we have. The now is all that we have left. This world is going to shit. And I'm telling you, it makes no sense to live sad every single day. I know how it feels not feeling good. And I don't like to do it often. I don't like to spend a lot of time not feeling good. I like to feel good as often as I can. And anything that is not a contributor to that for me for 2022 cannot stay around me. And sometimes it hurts to have to remove the things and the people that you love the most. You spend the most time with, your favorite people, your favorite last kiki kaka. But if it's not good for your mental health, your heart, your emotions, those people have to go. Period. Can't make people change. And solitude helps you find the peace of mind that you need. Sometimes you gotta lose your mind to find your peace of mind, and do that in your solitude. I'd rather lose my mind by myself and here going crazy. I've seen a lot of crazy days out of myself. But I'd rather lose my mind to regain my peace, to be able to talk and share with others. Like, listen, I've been in that same place. I will curse them out so bad. And 4 minutes later, I'm sorry, I am so changed. And God did not raise me to be that way. Lose my mind to find my peace of mind, okay? And I'm still working on myself. I'm still working on my reactiveness. My reactiveness, because that's what it is reactiveness versus responsiveness. Reactiveness is obviously usually the negative, where you just go fly off on the handle. And responsiveness is when you take time to think about what you want to say and respond in the most emotionally intelligent way that you possibly can. And for the most part last year, I did that a lot. And there were times that I didn't. And for this year, I'm going to continue to work on doing that. But I also learned that I have to work on keeping the people that's going to make me be... Oh, it's me with the distractions. I'm sorry. I got to stay away from people that's going to make me be reactive. I got to stay away from the people that are going to make me be reactive. And then I watch myself there and say, people can't make you be a certain kind of way. You're that way because you want to be. So I am going to stay away from the people that trigger my reactiveness instead of my responsiveness. Because that's very possible. You can have people around you that trigger the things you're trying to change. So obviously it's going to be turmoil, chaos, and confusion between that relationship at some point. Because they're not helping. They're hurting the situation. Hey, who am I? Just a young black woman getting my shit together. Let's talk about people who tend to live for transactional relationships only. It's sad to come across people when you feel used and drained. But we're going to leave those people behind too. And we're going to learn to put our energy in the right places. We know when we're putting our energy in the wrong places, and we choose to still do so. And when you get that negative result, you cannot be upset. These transactional relationships disguised as friendships, disguised as love, letting it go, leaving it in the past. Thou shalt live in the now. And we're not doing that now. Okay? Well, who cares what we did last year? Who cares what we even did yesterday? Now is a new day, and we're not doing it anymore. We are not attaching our emotions to other people's actions, especially the negative ones. Not doing it. Because a lot of the times, the negative things that people do is only a reflection of how they feel about themselves. It only speaks volumes of their character instead of yours. So if you attach your emotions to their negative character, it doesn't even have anything to do with you. You're giving them way too much power. And I know I've done it before. No more. Nobody's getting that kind of power from me anymore. And I will not give in to being cold-hearted. I will not change because people have wronged me. It will be challenging. Because right now, I'm just over the people of the world. But it's okay. You know why? Because in my heart, I care about people. I might be over the people of the world in my own personal relationships, friendships, whatever. But when it comes to just humanity, I care about people. When it comes to everybody that I don't know, I care. I want us to all be okay mentally. I want us to all fight those mental demons. I want us to all fight those negative emotions that try to move in. Negative emotions and feelings, this is why we have to live in the now. Because negative emotions and feelings can visit. That is a part of being a human person. Let them visit, but they cannot stay. It's like your cousins. You want them to come over, but you don't want them to spend the night. At least not 3, 4, 5 nights. Come on one night, pajama party, and get the hell out. That's it. And that's how you have to treat the negative emotions, the negative feelings, depression, anxiety, harboring on things that happened to you in the past. It is emotion that cannot stay. You can experience it and move on. Boom. So here I am. I am doing a mental and emotional reset, and it feels great. I have had a lot of ups and downs in my life in general, but where I am right now is like I'm just really honing in on myself. myself and who I want to be and where I want to go. And understanding how much that does not have to do with anybody else in this world but me. The people that I allow to come along with me on my journey is my decision, is my choice. And if it feeds my soul, then I should keep it around. And if it doesn't, then it has to exit, and I cannot be attached to the exit. Stage left. Goodbye. Can't be attached to it, because where I'm going is a place that I've never been. Emotionally, mentally, trying to be stronger, smarter. Going to a place financially that we've never been. Come on now. Going to a place business-wise that we've never been. And when things need to go, you have to let them go. So the mental isolation and the reset is happening. It's here. It's right now. And I love it. Because I needed to be able to see who really is down for me properly. And what I need for me. The support that I need to keep me going in the right direction and not going backwards. Period, point blank. Elevation often requires separation. And right now is my time to stay in a place of solitude so I can focus on everything that I'm supposed to be doing for myself. Instead of us getting caught up in, oh, I'm not the place that I want to be in my life yet. How about you just make sure that you're doing that every day? That's it. And that's where I'm at right now. That's it, and that's all. The only thing I got for myself is to make sure that I'm doing every single thing that I want for myself and my future every single day. And as long as you're doing that, you're doing the right thing. What else can you control after that? We waiting for opportunity to meet preparation, but this is the preparation. And as long as you're being prepared every single day, as long as you're staying committed to your intentions every single day, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're living in the now. Now I need to work out every day. And I do it just about every day. I don't even take breaks. You know why? Because I don't even be going that crazy some days. It just be a little 30 minutes something. But as long as you work out every day, then you'll keep that a part of your regimen, a part of your life. Look at me moving the camera. I'm sorry. Just make it closer. Why not? The elevation certainly requires separation. Elevation certainly requires separation. But honestly, I'm telling you, when I'm back, going to be back with a vengeance. Wiser, smarter, kinder, more loving, more observant, less tolerant. And I think because I'm spending so much time with myself, I'll be able to maneuver the proper way. No distractions, no disruptances, no disturbances. I'm just really one with myself and focused on what I need to be doing. I just want to say that check on the strong friend. Although we're living in the now, sometimes the strong friend needs a strong friend. I could say that I have been a little drained, and I'm thankful for all the people that have lifted me back up. I spend so much time lifting other people up every single day that I don't even spend that much time to lift myself up. You know, it's easy for you to give those messages to other people, and then when it's time for you, you are a mess. So I'm thankful for people who can lift me back up to get me back to my places and my spaces, because honestly, I go through things, and I'm thankful for myself because I go through things and then I go back and watch one of my podcast episodes and I'm like, damn, this is exactly what I needed to hear right now in this moment. The last episode that I've recorded, singleness, the one that I put out, singleness is not a punishment, baby. You just need to be worried about you. We spend too much time worrying about other people and how they affect us and our emotions and our lives. No, worry about you. Fuck them. Sorry. Is everybody else worried about them? So you got to do the same thing, okay? We're going to stay true to who we are because it only blocks your blessings when you allow the bitterness and hurt of other people, the broken places of where people do the messed up things that they do to change you into being like them. You're not like them. You're not like them. That's the bottom line, and that's okay. Don't block your blessings feeling like, you know what, now I got to be cold-hearted, mean, and evil. No, you don't. No, you don't. You just got to watch the people that you keep around and stop giving people so many goddamn chances. That's the bottom line. That's all we need to do. Stop being so forgiving. Stop trying to see the good in people. Stop thinking that the bad side is only reserved for others. I learned my lesson the hard way 3 cold times last year, okay? It's feeling like, oh no, they wouldn't do that to me. They treat them other people like that, not me. The good side is only reserved for me. And everybody else get the shitty end of the stick. Oh no, you just got to wait your turn. You will be next at some point. So stop it. Learn to see people for who they are so you can let them go a lot faster. At the end of the day, when you see somebody being ugly to others, just believe. You have to believe that it can happen to you. It might not happen in that moment, but it's very possible that it can happen to you. So you won't be so hurt, shocked, and appalled if ever it does. Understand character. And if I see you treating somebody else like crap, then I gotta believe that you could do me the same way. 1 + 1 = 2. So we vow to keep operating from a place of love, but we also vow to operate from a place of wisdom and not giving so many people so many chances. Operating from a place of being naive and vulnerable at all times. It's good to be vulnerable sometimes, but stay on your shit. Stay dangerous, okay? Stop having people think they can play with you, because I'm tired of people thinking they can play with me. Next person gets slapped. Let me stop, because it's 2022 and we're not doing that. We're going to pray for them to heal. That's my new thing, right? I'm going to pray for your healing. I'm going to have to do it like that every single time, because I'm not really praying for your healing. I'm praying for my healing so that I don't beat your ass for what you did. But I really want to be the type of person that says I'm praying for your healing and really pray for it. So it's me hoping that in the future I'm really praying for it. That's all that was. Okay? Being that we're living in the now, y'all ever had to mourn or grieve a person that was still alive? Yeah. And that's a part of living in the now. You got to grieve that thing and move on. Go through the 5 stages of the anger, the bitterness, the denial, the depression, and then finally the acceptance. When you get to that acceptance part, you accept the fact that that person did you the way that they did you, and it's okay. It has nothing to do with you. It says nothing about your character. Keep being the way that you've been, because that's why you are where you are in life right now. It may hurt for people to do the things that they do to us, but guess what? Acceptance is understanding that when you feel like you've been wronged, it may have absolutely nothing to do with you. And so therefore, disconnect yourself. It don't got nothing to do with you. Disconnect yourself from that bullshit. Okay? It is that simple for me. Mental funerals are painful, but I've held them. I did the percussion. Niggas at the percussion. The procession. I brung the caskets in and out by myself. It's the drink. I'm sorry. I held the eulogy. I sang all the songs. I cried over the caskets, I promise you. And now I'm done with it. I'm free of what has been done to me. I'm free. I don't want to be bitter. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be upset. I want to take full advantage of the year that we have in front of us to be happy and full of life and wish nothing but the best for the people that I don't fuck with no more. I wish you well. It's unfortunate that you played yourself and you're not going to be able to come with me, but I wish you well. And I hope it was worth it. See, that's part still being a little mad, right? I hope it was worth it. Let us understand that it's a thin line between giving somebody the benefit of the doubt and trying to see the good in people and refusing to accept that some people are just not good people. Refusing to accept that some people just won't change. Some people just won't grow. Some people just don't want to. And you literally cannot make anybody grow and evolve with you in life. Especially these relationships were the longest relationships that I had. And I see that the more that you grow and the people that you know the longest, if they're not growing as well, it's gonna sever itself. You won't have to do anything. It's gonna sever itself. Because you're not on the same page. You're not on the same page. Probably not even in the same book. You over here in the encyclopedia, they reading comic books. Clowning. Come on. Come on. We are trying to learn and grow. But you cannot drag people with you. If they don't want to go, you got to leave them alone. Living in the now is about living and finding the people that's where you are in the now as well. Hey, who else wants to be smart around me? Who else wants to care about their mental health? Who else cares about us doing better financially and stop working for the man and gaining business and learning about stocks and learning about investments? Who else wants to do that? Living in the now is about figuring out who is on your frequency, who is on your time and aligned with you. Not trying to bring the people from 2012 and 07 into 2022 with you and they're still stuck on the 07 and 2012 mentality. I get it. I finally freaking get it. I'm telling you, I be preaching to myself. I finally get it. The people that you love are stuck in '07, man. Leave them there. Live in the now. Look around and see who made it to 2022 with you mentally. I be preaching. Who made it? And it's sad because sometimes it's just a lot of new faces and it feels a little scary because it's unfamiliar. Like, who are these people? But yeah, the people that you wanted to make it with you didn't make it up here with you. They didn't make it up here with you. They back there from when y'all was 15, 16, 17. And you have to leave them. I don't have any kids. I can't grow nobody. I didn't birth. Okay? Only people I can grow is my kids. Drop the dead weight. The people who are dedicated to not showing up for you the way that you need them to in your life, mentally, emotionally, physically, leave it alone. Instead of being sad, stressed, and depressed, like, damn, this person just can never be what I need them to be. Leave them. Stop it. And if nobody else in the world is what you need them to be, you can be that for yourself. And that's what I really learned. And that is why I am soaking in my solitude, soaking in my isolation, because I cannot depend on other people for everything that I need for myself, for my emotions. I need to be that. If you're not happy, then you get up and make yourself happy. Dance around this house. Praise the Lord. Go work out. Go be productive. Go do the things that makes you happy. It's that simple. Other people can't be the reason why you happy or not. Period. Point blank. Y'all welcome. I get mad. Y'all know I get mad. Y'all know I get passionate. But it's serious. It's serious. You got to be your own happiness. And if you don't want to be, if in fact you don't want to be, you're going to leave it in the hands of other people to do that. And you don't want to do that. Let me tell y'all something about God that I love so much. God knows what he's doing, especially when we don't know what's going on. So when it's turmoil, chaos, and confusion everywhere, God is like really shifting the atmosphere. When it just seems bad and you're just completely frustrated. Yesterday, I had a day where I was just like over it. Cancel everything. Cancel everything. And you know what that meant for me when I finally realized it, and I saw a meme like that today. When bad things happen to me, I'm going to find out why. I'm going to figure out why it's useful for my life, because it's not just happening because why me? It's happening for a reason, to make you better in some kind of way. It's about how you want to look at it. Do you want to soak in, oh, why me? Or do you want to be like, okay, this is trying to mold me to be smarter here, or wiser there, or more intelligent here. Sometimes you got to go through things so you can be able to see yourself and what you need to tweak and fix. And I'm realizing all the things I need to tweak and fix, and what I need to keep from around me so that I can keep tweaking and fixing. Bottom line, you will be tested, but I don't need to be tested so soon. I need to keep doing it first. By myself. It's like riding a daggone, when you take the trainer wheels off. Yeah, let me practice alone. What are some of the things that we're leaving behind? And when we're living in the now, these things cannot come. When you live in the now, thou shalt leave depression behind. The negative feelings, they are allowed to visit. They cannot stay. They have a 3 to 4 business day maximum, 3 to 4 business day maximum for the negative feeling, baby. And then they gotta go. Okay? No more over committing to things you don't want to do. I said it. I'm not doing it no more. If I don't want to do something, it's not, oh, this person going to be mad at me. That person, I want to stay in my house. That's it. It's simple. I'm not feeling bad about it anymore. I have to do what I need to do for me, because that's what everybody else in the rest of the world is doing. What they need to do for them. Okay? No more over committing to the things that you want to do. You don't want to do it. You don't have to. And I'm accepting that with my social anxiety. That's the only way to live authentically. It's like sometimes I commit to doing things, and then when it's time to do it, I don't want to. This is the best that I got for y'all. I love to be around people. I love to make people laugh and joke and ha ha ha. I like to be on vacation, all of those things. But just on a day-to-day and an everyday basis, I'm just like, people, ooh, it scares me. I don't want you to come over. I don't want to come over there. Like, no. And it don't have anything to do with COVID. It's so crazy. It just doesn't. It's just like, I like being by myself. I like spending time with myself. I don't know. And this is another thing that we're leaving behind. Not clearly communicating your needs to your family, your friends, your partners, anybody. If your need is just to stay in the bed and relax and just be with you today, that's your need. And who are you to deny yourself of that? Who is anybody else to deny you of that? If that's what you need. I don't know what the fuck I know. I ain't gonna lie. Let's start normalizing having more conversations with ourselves, though. I mean, it's best to do it in private. Like, I do it when I'm in the house. If you ever hear me talking to myself, it's a staff meeting, mind your business. But the better you have conversations with yourself is because what I really realize is that you can ask yourself a question and you know the answer. You can give it back to yourself. It's really all there. And we have the ability to answer our own questions. These things are inside of us already. The spirit of discernment is already inside of you. It's just about tapping into it and digging deep enough to be able to guide yourself. Period, point blank. You have the capabilities. We said we're not pressing people to change anymore. People don't want to change, leave them alone. You go with the people that want to change. You go with the people that's like-minded and aligned on your frequency. Other than that, stop it. Build the Bear Workshop is closed. Build the Friendship Workshop is closed. Build the Man Workshop is closed. Build the Woman Workshop is closed. Build a Parent Workshop is closed. Build a Sibling Workshop is closed. It's done. These people are who they are at this big old age. It's either you want to be better or you don't. It's either you want to change or you don't. It's either you want to be a fuck ass person or you don't. It's either you want to be sneaking, conniving, and lying or you don't. It's either you want to be evil, mean, and bitter or you don't. It's not that hard to figure out. We are not. Let me come close for this because I think y'all be confusing it. We are no longer excusing mistreatment or dysfunctional relationships and behavior as that's just how they are. Or even letting people say, that's just how I am. No, and no. It's either you want to change or you don't. It's an excuse to be immature. It's an excuse not to grow emotionally. It's an excuse to be emotionally illiterate. That's just how I am. That's just how I talk. That's just what I do. Okay, well, you stay right over there and don't allow it. Don't allow it from the people that you love the most. You're enabling them. You're enabling them to not respect your boundaries. You're enabling them to walk all over you. And we're not doing that. When you live in the now, you can't keep taking the things that you used to do from the past into the now. You got to be a whole new person when you live in the now, okay? And certain things that you used to allow, certain things that you used to have, you can't have it. You can't have it. You can't have it. You got to be a little bit more strict and strong on who you are. And I'm telling y'all, I'm talking to myself when I'm talking to y'all. Can't feel bad about who you really are. You can't feel bad about who you want to be either. If you really want to change, you got to walk in it every single day and shove it down other people's throats until they understand that this is who I am. If you got to reintroduce yourself to people every day, I do. Every time I make a new podcast episode, I'm somebody new. Child, I'm Maya Angelou today. I've been her though. Okay. Another thing that living in the now requires is to not blame yourself for the things that you have or had no control over. It's done. It's over. It happened. It's done. Period. Leave it alone. Couldn't do anything about it. And no more giving your power away to avoid being alone. I mean, I'm in here with it. The power being given away to avoid being alone, men and women, ladies and gentlemen, it's not right. It's really not that bad by yourself. It's really not that bad by yourself. You don't have to deal with certain behaviors, certain treatments, and you don't have to keep repeating to your other people on how to treat you. Period, point blank. People know what they're doing. And they see through the fact that, listen, okay, this person told me that they don't like this, but they still willing to deal with me. I'm going to do what I want to do because you rather not be by yourself. You got to stand in your shit because if you don't take yourself seriously, other people will not take you seriously. I'm telling you that right now. That's rule number 1 in living in the now. Start taking yourself seriously. A lot of y'all do not take yourself seriously and it oozes out of your pores. That's why other people don't take you seriously. Nobody takes anything you say seriously because you don't take yourself seriously. Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you. So cut it out. Stop giving away your power so that you don't have to be lonely. It's fun by yourself. You can do whatever the hell you want at all times, for real. No judgment. Sit with yourself. Sit with yourself. Just sit with yourself. Look. This is me sitting with myself, and it's so relaxing. It's quiet in here. Start getting lit up. Sit with yourself. Admire yourself. Y'all don't sit alone with yourselves enough for me. Y'all sit with everybody else. Y'all sit on Instagram looking at everybody's page, wanting to look like this person, wanting to live like that person. Sit with you. If I never acquire another material thing, I am happy with everything that I have accomplished around me right now. I did this. From the struggle at the bottom of the pit, I did this. I got myself here. And I'm going to keep getting myself to the next level and the next level and the next level. But you got to sit with yourself right now and be happy about what you're doing in the now. Thou shalt live in the now. Sit with yourself. Get off Instagram. I'm telling you, my new thing as well, I'm really trying to cut my screen time down. What are you doing? For real. If you're not just posting what you need to post, get off of your phone. For real, I'm telling you. Because then that is going to help me narrow down how much time I'm spending towards my actual business and other things that might be on Instagram, just lurking and looking at other stuff. I know I don't spend a lot of time doing it, but I don't want to spend any time doing it. Because there's other things that I need to be doing when I'm done doing my technical things and my promotions and everything on my phone. Have a lot of other things that I need to get in order in life. And I do a lot of them, but I'm just telling you, the more that you sit with yourself, the more you can really fine-tooth comb, figure out what you need to really be doing. So you can stop complaining about not being happy about this in your life and not being happy about that when it's all you. It's all you. Wait for opportunity to meet preparation. A lot of y'all not even prepared. Chill. Last but not least, forcing connections because you want reciprocity. I've done it, been there, done that, got a t-shirt, not happening anymore. If the person not giving you the energy that you want to receive, head out. Can you please head out, please? No more, because I wish to do that. If the person wanted to do what you wanted them to do, they would have did it. They don't want to. They don't want to. But I would do it for you, but they wouldn't do it for you. You made a choice to do that. And I learned that the hard way. 3, 4, 7 times. You made a choice to be little Miss Mary Mac. Nobody told you to do that. Be Miss Mary Mac to the person who Miss Mary Mac to you. It's because we try to force the wrong things. Pay attention. Pay attention to the energy and the frequency that you're aligning with. It'll all make sense at the end of the day. We are really in control of our lives in every sense of the word. Every sense of the way. Thou shalt live in the now. Thou shalt stop blaming others. Thou shalt understand that you are in control of your life. Thou shalt understand that you are the reason that things go up or down. Thou shalt understand that we are not connecting our emotions to the actions of other people. Thou shalt understand that your life is yours. Thou shalt understand that we can expect other people to treat us the way that we treat them. Thou shalt understand that you can't expect you out of other people. Thou shalt understand that nobody's built like you. You design yourself. Thou shalt understand that deprioritizing yourself and your needs to show others a sense of unconditional love is a negative. We're not doing that anymore. I can't make it. I can't pick you up from the hospital. I can't. I just can't do it. For whatever my reason is, and I don't have any reasons for any people anymore. I don't have reasons for people anymore. I'm not making nothing up. Even if I do have a reason, I can't do it. I can't do it. I got to only do what I can do for me. That's the bottom line, y'all. And whatever that looks like for you, get it done. Whatever that looks like for you, get it done. We are dedicated to self-love, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, and it not being connected to another person. If it does happen to be connected to another person, by all means, and it's a good situation, I need them to not be making noise when I'm... Take y'all kids in the house. Okay? We're only dedicated to self-love. The point is, get out of your head and get into you. In your head lies the past and the people that have wronged you, the things that haven't went right, the hurt, the pain, the lies, the deceit. And in you lies love, freedom, happiness, joy. And that's where we need to be. It's 2022. Thou shalt live in the now. We do not worry and care about the things that we cannot change anymore. We are only in control to the way that we respond to things, not react. And we're only in control of ourselves. This is about maturity, growth, understanding, being real, vulnerable, emotional, mad, angry, sad, happy, healing, and healing, and healing. Stop. Love y'all. Bye.